Good evening, everyone. Yes, it's that time of the year where we do like a top 20, top 10 list where I talk about music and all that kind of thing, as a million other YouTubers do at this time of year. But I'm going to do two different videos. So this one is singles. So this is 20 singles that I've streamed, blasted out over the year. Some of these I haven't actually been able to get a copy of physically. Obviously this is a physical media channel, but you know, obviously you can't always get what you want. So a lot of these singles are from albums that either not on a physical format, or I haven't been able to grab a copy of because of money, you know, whatever it could be, or they just didn't kind of have the album, but the actual album itself didn't kind of live up to what I wanted, but these songs did, if that makes any sense. So here's 20 brilliant songs. I'm gonna have a beer and we're gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna put this special contraption here that I treated myself to. I push this magic button here, if I get it right, it lights up and I can pour a beautiful pint of Guinness or black gold. Look at that, that is beautiful, isn't it? So cheers everyone. Let's fucking crack on, shall we? Right, kicking off is this. Number 20 is a kind of like very hated band, but this particular single of this album really caught my eye, ear, and I've listened to this load since it came out. So this is Draugveil with the song Wolves Feast on a Forgotten Dreams. This song is basically kind of raw black metal, got a lot of heat because everyone's convinced it's AI, but I've still yet to find any information that kind of tells people that it is officially an AI album, AI song. I mean, the artwork could be AI, which I know loads of bands have done, so that's not really a biggie. But musically, obviously that'd be a big issue for some people if you're putting all that hard work into being a musician and you've just used a PC to tell it to make music for you and then call it your own. It doesn't really count. But I've yet to see any info that actually that's true, so I'm not going to believe it until I officially see it. So yeah, really, really good black metal. It's raw, it's catchy, it's got choruses. It's just really easy to listen to, and I had to put it on this list because it's a bit of an earworm. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Number 19 is some proper doomy death metal. I have this band's previous album and it's just really, really good, and I wasn't able to get a copy of it yet, but this is the band Pilgramage, and the song is called A Foreboding Menace. So this album, song even, is just really, really good doomy death metal. The band are based in the Netherlands and Malta, and they can kind of combine to form this kind of like super group, as it were. And it's just crushingly heavy, really melodic, just proper good doomy death metal, you know, with that big choruses, big chunky sound, good growls. They have everything. They've got clean vocals, they've got the, you know, the whole shebang. They remind me of a very early kind of Swallow the Sun a little bit. And their approach to their songwriting, so really, really cool band. Next one is a bit of a weird one. This one's called Hangover in Minsk. I don't know where that place is, but I know it's somewhere in Eastern Europe. This is a Polish band that is actually a black metal band called Dim the Lotva or something like that. But they formed this other band which is kind of based on being pissed. And if you obviously watch me pour beer, I like to drink beer. So this song is called Fuck You My Love. Give it a try and see what you think. As you can tell, kind of like melodic black metal, kind of post kind of black metal sound, if that makes any sense to some people. Very, very catchy. The whole album is kind of interesting. There's like a song about the cow was stolen from the bar or something like that, and I couldn't get my head around that song. But these ones and the one you just heard, really, really raw. I mean, it kind of sounds a little bit like their actual band Dim the Lotva, but this one's a bit more raw. And obviously a different approach to the very atmospheric black metal that they normally create. Really cool vocalist, she's amazing voice, really, she has a real stage presence as well, I'll say that, so that really helps the music. So yeah, give them a try and see what you think. So this next one, number 17, is a UK band that I played a gig with, watched several times. This is Ael-Fierlen, and this is a song I heard ages ago. I can't even think when this, I mean, they must have played it on their kind of debut shows, but this is from the album that came out this year. And this song is called, I can't even say it, EO, something like that. So that song is, yeah, as you can tell, the chorus and Steph's vocals are very, very, very good. And it kind of leaves into this kind of weird harmony, and you're kind of waltzing around in a really weird kind of atmosphere, and it's just really, really catchy. And that chorus and how she sings it, it gets stuck in your head, and it has been stuck in my head. Every time I hear it and remind myself of that song, I end up humming it in my head. It's just really, really catchy and just a really, really cool band. So yeah, give them a go. This band, again, I heard this song at least 2-3 years ago, I swear, in their live set, but this is from their debut album for this year. This is a Scottish band, very young band as well, which is really cool. This band's called Jaundice, and the song is called Toxic Brain Spell. Now that is proper like old school death metal, isn't it? Really raw, really aggressive. It's got that kind of autopsy vibe to it, which I really like, and it's just really old school vibing death metal, but done by kids that are, I mean, I say they're kids, they're probably adults now. I don't know how much older, maybe 17, 18, probably not much older than that. And they've just got it. They understand what death metal should be. It's not those melodic, modern shit with keyboards and synths all over the fucking place. It's proper raw, old school sounding, guitar driven death metal. So yeah, fucking great stuff. Some Canadian death metal. This band is called Scorching Tomb. The song Skullcrush. This is so fucking heavy. This is brilliant. Check this out. So as you can tell with that one, it's just fucking riff, riff, riff. It's chunky, it's heavy. That song I think features the vocalist from the band Sand Sugar Bog, something like that. But yeah, just really good riffy death metal, fucking massive production. It's heavy as fuck. It's just fucking great. Really, really good album as well. If you've not checked it out, that came out in I think October time, and I've listened to that loads. Really, really good album. Number 14 is kind of doomy death metal. That's really, I mean, really eerie sounding. This is a band called Barren Altar, and the song, I think I'm going to try and read this off my notes, Solarous Exhalations. They're from California. Check this out and see what you think. So as you gathered from that, it's just really massive sounding, crushingly heavy. Very epic as well. I really like this. This came out I think on Transylvanian Records or something like that, which used to be a tape label a while ago, but I haven't been able to get a copy of this yet. It's really, really good. I've listened to this album loads on Spotify, so if you haven't checked it out, I'm going to leave links to everything I talk about in this video, and I've even made a Spotify playlist and probably do a YouTube one as well, so you can all enjoy it. So yeah, check them out and see what you think. 13 is a Dutch band that are a one-man project, but it's got like kind of other musicians kind of helping him with this album. This is a band I've never heard before. This is I think their debut for this year, and this album I listened to a boatload, and I still haven't been able to get a copy of it yet. But this band is called Scalpture, and the song is called What We Have Lost. See what you think of this. Now you may recognise the vocals on that. That is Pim Blackstein, or Steen, I don't know how you say his name, from the band Officium Trist. I think the guy behind this band Structure, he was a former member of that band. That might be the connection there, I'm assuming it is. But this is just really, really good funeral, doomy death metal, really epic, really heavy, really melodic, just really good songwriting as well. And it's a fucking good album. And this song kind of encapsulates all that's cool about this band. So yeah, go check them out. Now staying in Scotland, this kind of little section here, this band number 12 is Caustic Phelgm, and the artwork is absolutely magnificent for this album. And this is I think this is a band that just I don't think anyone expected to hear, because the guy behind it, Evan, who is in another band in this list, he's just a one-man guy up in Scotland, but he knows how to write really good music. And this song, which is called the Terrorphilist, something like that. It's got weird kind of synthy 80s horror movie sounds to kind of start the song, and then it gets really cavernous, eerie and vile and horrible. But it's the kind of synthy sounds in the middle of it that kind of keeps it interesting for me. And it's just been in my head ever since it came out, this song. And I've listened to this EP loads. I've got the cassette up there. It's just fucking really, really good. But this song in particular, I don't know what it is about that little eerie start. It kind of always gets stuck in my ear, and I hear it for ages and ages, and it just, yeah, it's just fucking great. So yeah, go check it out. It's brilliant. Like I said, in Scotland they just seem to just churn out death metal. So at number, what we're now, number 11, this is Abysmal Decay with the song Rotten Rebirth. This is kind of like a super group of Scottish heroes, as it were. It's like Braveheart death metal. Check this out and see what you think of this. Now, as you can tell, that is just proper like autopsy, really slimy, horrible death metal. It's just fucking great, and it's got this kind of eeriness in the middle of that song, and kind of breaks it up and kind of gives it like an 80s horror vibe. It's just great. I mean, it's got like Diego from Murder Worship, which was technically a Brazilian band, but he now lives in Scotland, so you kind of say they're Scottish now. You got Davey Boy on drums, and I think he does the vocals, who's in everything in Scotland at one point or one time, and he's now crossing the border into the UK bands as well. I swear there's a guy from a band called Suffering Rights in there, and there's fucking everyone's in that band, you know. But really, really cool. It's just fucking horrible. It's eerie. It's only an EP or demo, I don't know what you want to call it. I think it's only like 2 or 3 tracks that came out this year, and I'm seeing them live in January, and I'm really fucking excited. So yeah, Abysmal Decay with the song Rotten Rebirth. Then we finally depart Scotland. So this is the last Scottish band on this list. This is the band Chestcrush, which is also from Evan, who does Caustic Phelgm, like I mentioned a second ago. And this song is fucking brutal. It's called Total Rejection. Check this out. Again, it's a one-man project, and Evan, but he on this album he's got hired guns on this to go really give it a real feel for a real proper band. So he's got an international drummer who I can't say the name of because I don't know, but I'll put a picture of him there or something like that, and then a vocalist as well. So he's doing all the guitars and bass, I'm guessing, and he's got other people to do the other bits, and it's just fucking crushing. I couldn't even tell you what the album's called because it's just some weird, I don't know if it's Greek or not. I don't know what it is, but I don't need to know that. All I care about is the music, and every time he releases like an EP or an album, it's just brutally heavy, and it always shocks me how good they are, considering he's on his own up there doing it himself. You know, fucking legend. So yeah, go and give it a blast if you haven't. Chestcrush, fucking brutally heavy death metal. Number 9 is for a band that is probably a little bit of miss on this list because it's quite an extreme metal list for this year. The songs anyway. I mean, even my albums list is pretty much a similar kind of vibe, but this is the band Deftones with their song Ikadis, something like that. Try see what you think of this. Now, you may not be a fan of Deftones, and I understand why. I mean, I've been a fan of them pretty much since I was a teenager, on and off. But me and my wife kind of have a special bond over this band, and it was our first dance at our wedding, so when they kind of put new music out, we'll always check it out together. And this album, yeah, we listened to this loads in the car, and this song, especially for me, was the kind of one that stands out the most off this album. It's a really good album, but this song particularly had the choruses and everything just kind of clicked for me. It's got the energy, it's got a bit of riffing in there. Yeah, great band. Yeah, so that's my number 9, Deftones. Now number 8 is from a chap who's going to absolutely hate this kind of review of this, but it's just how it is. So this is the band 7 Doors, and this song is called A Beautiful Stuffed Corpse. Now, I asked Ryan what this song was about, and instantly I thought it was going to be like a roast dinner or something like that. As it's nearly Christmas, it could be that. But he told me, you know, it's up to you how you look at it, but it's definitely not about a roast dinner, but I beg to differ. But anyway, this song is just riffy, it's catchy. I mean, it's been great for me on the dog walks. I've just blasted out on my headphones when I'm walking the dogs, and it just goes on and on and on. Doesn't fuck about. It's really heavy, really good in the gym as well. Just really good riffs, and it's a really good EP, the 7 Gate or something like that. Yeah, Ryan, I mean, he's in too many fucking bands now, so, you know, I could go on for ages about his music and what he does. I mean, he does 3 or 4 releases a year. So, yeah, this one's really good. Really, really good. So, yeah, a beautifully stuffed chicken corpse. Right, number 7 is some Finnish black metal, like a pure blast fest. This is Warmoon Lord with the song A Hungering Yoke. Now, I've always loved these guys. They're pure emperor worship, this band, for me, and it's just fucking great. It's really bombastic, in your face. It's got all the shrieks, it's got all the keyboards and all that kind of craziness going on to it. It's high energy. They have all the corpse paint on point. You know, it's all big, big artwork. I mean, this album especially has got Paolo Guardi artwork, which I love. And yeah, a really, really cool album, but it didn't kind of hit the right notes for me all the way through. Like their previous album was brilliant. But this one kind of, you know, I like it a lot and it's growing on me. But this song in particular, I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, A Hungering Yoke. Now, number 6 is a US death doom band that really packs a punch. This is really Casbic. This is Decrepisy, something like that. Severed Ephemerality from Portland, Oregon. Check these boys out. So yeah, as you get, really, really eerily fucking horrible, heavy, sludgy. I mean, I have their previous album, it's brilliant. I just haven't got around to getting this one yet. It's just fucking fantastic. But this song really, really hits home for me. I've listened to this one loads. So yeah, go give them all rounds. Number 5 may surprise you. I hit my camera too hard doing that. This is a UK band, very new UK band, but this EP was fucking fantastic. And this song in particular has everything you want. This is a band called Liquified. And the song is called Septic Tank Sarcophagus. Check it out. So as you can tell, it's really, really groovy, really heavy. It's fucking great. It's just so different from all the other bands that are kind of trying to go down the autopsy route, or they're going down that kind of thrashy blackened death metal route. You know, there's always 2 ways in the UK scene. Either you sound like Autopsy, or you kind of have this kind of thrash black metal sound that they all seem to go for. But these guys have gone in the middle. They've kind of gone for that brutal caveman-esque death metal, but there's lots of groove. And it wouldn't surprise me if they're big fans of Pantera and stuff like that with their guitar writing, because it's very, very chunky, very, very groovy. And it's all about moving your body around and getting real neck ache when you listen to this. It's fucking fantastic. So yeah, Liquified, fucking cool band. Right, number 4 might be completely unknown to most people, but I've desperately wanted this album since it came out, and I've not been able to afford the shipping to get it over here. It's just so good. So this is called Collapsed Vein, and the song is called Pissgrave. See what you think of this bad boy. So this is a one-man project out of the US, I think Montana, yeah, Kevin George. He's done everything on this album, like vocals, drums, guitar, bass, the whole fucking lot. It's fucking brilliant, like really, really good death doom. Like it's melodic, it's heavy, it's got that My Dying Bride influence in there, Morbid Angel vibe in there. It's just really, really heavy, and I really have enjoyed listening to this, especially this track here. It's just got everything you want. It's chunky, it's heavy, but it's got that melody in there as well, and the whole album is like that. It's a fucking brilliant, brilliant band. So yeah, Collapsed Vein, go and give it a go. Number 4. Number 3 might upset people again, but this is an earworm for me, and it's been in my ear for fucking ages since the album came out, and this is purely down to my family, really. So this is Volbeat with By a Monster's Hand. As you can tell, I mean, it's quite mainstream, I guess, now, this band, but I was a fan of these guys when they first ever came out, and then after a while they kind of got a bit too soft for me, and it is the case now with, my wife's a massive fan of them now, but I listen to the albums and there's only maybe 2 or 3 songs at each album I can pick out that I genuinely like, and this is one of them off this new album that I can say I genuinely like. It's not very long, but it's to the point, it's catchy, very much like their old formula, where it was all about the riffs, with the vocals kind of carrying with a chorus, that kind of thing. And I really enjoy that. And yeah, just a really nice, simple song from them, but it does the job, and I really like it. So yeah, Volbeat, By a Monster's Hand. Number 2, now this is a fucking belt band as well. This is a band from Germany. This band's called Scalpture, and the song is called Into Catastrophe. See what you think of this. So yeah, it's fucking heavy, right? These guys always remind me of Asphyx and that kind of really fucking bombastic, really aggressive death metal sound where it's really in your face. It's got high energy, it's got lots of really good shrieky vocals, but it's got that death metal growl bite to it, kind of that Van Drugen-esque kind of influences in there with these guys. But I mean, their last album was brilliant, and this one is really, really good as well. But it's hard to kind of pick out a song from them, you know, because the album is very much all energy, it's all aggression. But this song here has got that big thumping, driving riff and the drums and everything on it. It's just fucking heavy, so that's why it's at my number 2. So yeah, Scalpture, fucking quality band. And number 1 might surprise probably no one if you know me. Now this band, I fucking adore this band. You can probably even hear them in the background. You can see the CD I'm listening to is just up there, and that is Norway's Funeral. And this is the release for this year is only a digital release, and it's only 1 song, but it is about half an hour long. I can't pronounce it, but it's something, starts with a G. It's here, you'll see the info. See what you think of this. Now, it's hard to kind of gauge if you're going to like this or not, because it's drawn out in 3 different sections in, say, Spotify. There's 3 parts to it, but it is all 1 song if you listen to it all the way through without like a shuffle or a skip or anything like that. But it's got such quality, chunky guitar riffs. It's got that deep guttural vocal style, and then the cleans on it. Even though I've got no idea what he's singing about, I can tell you it by humming it and what it sounds like. I can mimic it, but I've got no idea what he's actually saying. But the chorus on it is just great, really, really catchy. It's proper what funerals sound like to me. This kind of album especially, it reminds me a lot of this one, and it's just fucking great. It's got some drawn out like acoustic bits in there with the violins and stuff like that to kind of give it that massive atmosphere. But this is a really, really good doomy death song that really inspires my taste in music. You might disagree, you might not be a fan of these really long songs, but for me, if you listen to this one, all 3 parts all the way through, you'll be a fan of this band instantly. If you like that, you'll love everything they do. They're a fucking great band. So yeah, that's my number 1. There you have it, 20 songs for 2025. I hope you go and check them all out and let me know what you think in the comment section. Yes, I'm wearing a Christmas jumper with Ned Flanders, looking very sexy. I'm going to stand up and show you it. Look at that. Look at that. And I've even got an Eternal Rock cap on because, yeah, I'm cool. So, in the meantime, my next video will be my 20 albums of the year, but hopefully you get a kick out of this and kind of enjoy these singles because these are fucking all great songs. In the meantime, if I don't speak to you before Christmas, I hope you have a great one with your family, whatever you do. Or even on your own, if you fucking hate people and want to be on your own, you know, fair play to you. Cheers. I'll speak to you guys later.